welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. He leads one of the league's best teams this season, a perfect 5-0 start to the year. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. These guys are ready as they always are to
DC, man. Ready? What? Hey, report! Report!
first carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Air it out on 3rd. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Setting him on the dive. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Complete out to the right. He goes out a little short of the 40. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hey, report! Report!
They give it to him again. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And a Ravens first down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
180! It's up!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They'll run now on second down. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I call that a table center right there. Table center for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but an effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
As they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays at the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. He did well to shake off one tackle, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Taken down behind the line
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Jackson out of the gun on third. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to have them up to that 23. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. Here's Lamar. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And it's 4th down.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Rams are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he's been having the kind of start he prepared for all. There's a dive up the middle. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 41. Now it's Lamar. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And we're working quickly here.
Jackson sacked. A 15-yard loss. It's second down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buying some time left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Great special teams execution on that punch. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And the number of times he... Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Flying down the middle with Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's got it inside the 25. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This is Henry on 2nd. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
You.
Trying to run with Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running once more with Henry. He's going to have this one down to the 28. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
And the Ravens first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Another run for Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was tackled at the
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Ravens holding on to a field goal lead. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing it up here, Jackson. Brought in right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Middle.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This is his biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that
Ends as a win for the Ravens. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.